Raul Valle was back in court, this time with legal representation. Valle previously struggled to find someone to represent him, citing his family's financial hardships in previous court hearings post-trial. Valle's facing a retrial for reckless first-degree manslaughter and assault after a deadlocked jury in his initial murder trial in the 2022 stabbing death of James McGrath. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules tells us what happened in the courtroom and what's next in this case.
Darnell Crossland, a Stamford attorney, is officially representing Raul Valle. He says he plans to file several motions in the case.
We have some motions to file that are going to be leaning towards jeopardy and whether, in fact, he could be retried legally again.
Crossland met with Valle and his family the night before his court date to join the case and discuss the next steps.
The courts are a little split on how they view jeopardy in this case, but Judge Russo has allowed me to file the motions that I need. I'm going to file those motions expeditiously, and hopefully they'll be dispositive, which means that the court will grant the motions and we don't have to have another trial.
In July, Valle was acquitted of the murder of 17-year-old James "Jimmy" McGrath. He was also acquitted of first-degree manslaughter as well as the intentional assault of 2 other people at a 2022 house party in Shelton. Valle's arguments during the trial heavily relied on self-defense. He claims he drew a pocket knife during a violent assault in which he was attacked by more than 10 people. The prosecution argued that he showed up to the party armed with a knife and looking for a fight. After the trial, prosecutors charged Valle with first-degree manslaughter, 2 counts of reckless first-degree assault, and 1 count of reckless second-degree assault. Crossland says the additional court proceedings have been tough on the now 20-year-old Valle.
So you can imagine it's very, very difficult for him right now, but he's hoping to get some closure to this and move on with his life.
Kevin McGrath, Jimmy's father, believes everyone involved is hoping for a resolution.
They have to be, kind of imprisoned themselves, because this is hanging over their head as well as it's hanging over ours.
He says he remains hopeful for justice.
We've never lost, our confidence in the justice system, and it hasn't gone, smoothly in our way, but we're still there, and we definitely support the prosecution.
Crossland says he'll file his motions between now and Valle's next court date on March 25th. He says a plea deal could be possible depending on what happens with those motions. In Milford, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.